Well, hello everybody, it is Sonage here and welcome along to a late edition of the Midweek Roundup show for the Celebrity FIFA Cup. Yes, I realised they should have gone out yesterday, but in lockdown insanity, I forgot that the day of the week was Wednesday yesterday, so it's a day late. I apologise, guys, but in today's episode we're going to be rounding up the biggest talking points from this week's game. Of course, it was a 2-1 victory for Music Stars in the semi-final, which means they go through to the final of the Celebrity FIFA Cup. Ed Sheeran coming off the bench to win the game for them after Marcel Somerville scored his second goal of the tournament and R. Kelly had put them in front in the 26th minute. We'll get on to all the highlights and the action in just a bit, but now it's time for everyone's favourite segment.
It's Third Eye with Gary Neville. Oh. Well, Third Eye this week isn't actually with Gary Neville, it's JP who's pointed out that Arthur Shelby managed to pick up Count Olaf celebrating a goal in the Netflix game. I can't believe how strong he must be to pick up a guy that big. And surely Netflix fiction have got to look at using that strength elsewhere, maybe around the park, putting in tackles. But fair play to JP who's pointed that out. And fair play to Shelby as well for managing to carry out such a feat of strength. That's Third Eye with Gary Neville. It's Third Eye with Gary Neville. Oh.
Thank you very much, Gary. As we move into the highlights, the first goal of the game, scored in the 26th minute. Big Shaq got it on the right-hand side of the penalty area, played it back to R. Kelly, and he slammed it in at the near post past Susan Boyle, who could potentially have done a bit better with the chance there. It was right at her at the near post, but she's very tiny and couldn't reach out her arms far enough to divert it away. Only a few minutes later then, Jenna Jameson, who I mentioned in commentary, of course, loves playing with balls, played a fantastic ball through there for Marcel Somerville. And it's a great finish past CeeLo Green in goal, his second goal of the tournament, really proving himself in the Celebrity FIFA Cup so far. Looking excellent, and he joins Judas Iscariot at the top of the goal scoring charts. Stormzy then had a chance to open his account for the tournament, but his header came off the outside of the post and went behind from that corner. Decent chance actually, but he just couldn't quite turn it in. And then this was the big moment in the game really. Big Shaq was replaced by Ed Sheeran up front. Big Shaq, who didn't get a goal this game but did get an assist, so a fairly decent outing from him. But obviously the manager's decision to bring in Ed Sheeran was justified, because with basically his first touch of the game, he slammed the ball in past Susan Boyle at her near post again. Lovely finish. I'll leave it to Alan Smith to describe this for you.
Well, they don't deserve it, but that goal was perfect.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Then late on here, really a massive chance for Charlie Simpson to equalise and send it to extra time, but it was a stunning save by CeeLo Green, and that was the final action of the game. 2-1 the final score, that Ed Sheeran goal putting Music Stars through to the final of the Celebrity FIFA Cup. But now it's back over to Alan Smith for him to choose his worst player of the match this week. It's the Glitter of the Week.
Well, you know, there's been a few contenders as always for Glitter of the Week, but for me it's got to be Michael Barrymore for Forgotten Celebs. He was poor in defence, and a lot of people pointed out he well out of his depth, and I thought he was pretty crap, so he's my Glitter of the Week. Ha!
Thanks very much, Alan. So, of course, we can see the tournament bracket now. The first final place has been claimed by Music Stars, beating Forgotten Celebrities. The other semi-final taking place this Sunday is Hell FC against Deadly Duos. What a game that should be in the Celebrity FIFA Cup to decide the second and last finalists. We'll also, after the final goes out in a couple of weeks, guys, we're going to do a third place playoff as well between the two other semi-finalists. I thought it could be quite fun. Man of the match vote for this week, Ed Sheeran claims it with 46% of the votes, just ahead of Jenna Jameson. His winning goal enough to get him the man of the match vote from you guys. At the top of the goal scoring charts now, Marcel joins Judas Iscariot on 2, but of course his team is now out, so Judas really in the race to win the golden boot. Big Shaq, after being substituted in that game, got his second assist of the tournament. Rick Astley as well up there with 2, lots of players on 1 as well. That just about rounds up this roundup. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Do hope you're enjoying the Celebrity FIFA Cup, and me and Elliot, who does all the impressions, have been talking about content coming out after the cup is finished. We're thinking of doing a full-on like 20-team Celebrity FIFA Cup league kind of career mode type vibe. We're not sure yet, but in the comments below, please leave some suggestions as to content you'd like to see on the channel going forward after the Celebrity FIFA Cup has been finished. We're very excited for more stuff. Of course, speaking of other content, our Netflix little mini-series, which goes out every Friday, the final game of that is out tomorrow evening. So make sure to watch that, Fact versus Fiction. It's gone down to the final game to decide the Netflix Cup, with Netflix Fiction winning the last game. Some hilarious people in that, so do check it out if you get the chance. But until then, it is farewell here from me, Sonage. We'll see you for the next episode of Celebrity FIFA here on SonageGaming very soon indeed. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Farewell.